It's something that I've always done. Just a way for me to get outside and free my mind. And just get into nature and, get some sunlight on my skin.
Liberty wide receiver Aaron Bedgood loves being outdoors. A stark change from the excitement of college football.
It helps me get away from, all my responsibilities and all my life distractions, stuff that might be stressing me out. It's a way for me to, just relieve some stress.
A tall task, especially when injuries are sometimes part of the game. But recovering from those injuries, those can be an uphill climb, a path that Aaron has traveled many times.
I was playing quarterback, got dropped back. Everybody was covered downfield, so I just decided to take off. I went to go do a juke on the safety to the right, and my foot got stuck on the ground, and I just remember, just feeling it pop.
In that moment, Aaron would tear ligaments in his right knee. His high school football career was suddenly over.
I had never experienced the ACL tear, so I didn't know that that's what it was. I thought I just, popped my knee out and it popped back in place. I thought people tearing their ACLs was something that only happened to other people. And I just remember my life flashing before my eyes. I didn't know if, I was gonna be able to play college football.
Just months before his senior season had started, Aaron had committed to play football at Coastal Carolina University under then wide receivers coach Willie Korn.
After the game, I immediately called Coach Korn. He's the one who actually told me.
When you make that commitment to us, we make that commitment to you as well.
I mean, it meant a lot to me, obviously. They could have easily went another direction, but, they stuck with me. And it just made me want to, get back on the field and get stronger that much more.
Aaron would recover, and when fall camp started his freshman season, coaches would take notice.
Not only did we know how talented he was, we knew that from a character standpoint and personality standpoint, we knew he was a home run, the type of guy that you can build a program around.
The coaches saw what I was doing, they believed in me, and they gave me opportunities, and I took advantage of opportunities.
Aaron continued to improve, and by the 5th game of the season, he would move into the starting lineup.
I was doing a little sweep play. I was running up the sideline, and I tried to juke a defender, and I actually tore my left ACL. I immediately knew what it was because I had, suffered that same injury the year prior, so I knew what it felt like. So at that point, I was heartbroken. After that, I went through a lot of mental challenges, rest of freshman year, being away from home, dealing with that. I'm in a dorm, I'm not traveling, just trying to get healthy again. Just going through the same thing that I had went through the year prior. It was definitely very challenging. Kept asking God what I should do. Just kept showing up every day, rehabbing, just taking care of my school, learning the playbook a little bit more. I think I just discovered a lot about myself, and I know as long as I keep showing up and continue to work hard, everything will pan itself out in the end.
But it didn't feel like it was working out. Aaron would re-injure his knee during rehab, and that would force him to sit out the entire 2020 season. Then in 2022, it happened yet again.
The first game of the season, we ended up playing Army.
Late pitch, and Army was ready for it.
My very first snap against Army, I ended up spraining my ankle pretty severely and missing 8 games last season.
And a little slow to get into the sideline is Aaron Bedgood.
2018, I was injured. 2019, I was injured. 2020, I was injured. 2022, I was injured. So I was like, I'm putting all the time and energy into this thing. I mean, what am I getting out of it? It kind of felt like a never-ending cycle. So at that point, I'm like, football is kind of over with for me. Maybe I just should try something else.
After graduating from Coastal Carolina with a degree in business management, Aaron would take a job as a State Farm insurance agent.
I was selling car insurance, homeowners insurance, life insurance, health insurance, pretty much everything except for annuities.
But the desire to play football lingered, and Aaron did have 1 year of eligibility remaining.
I put my name into the portal. Coach Isaac ended up calling me, and the conversation was,
"Yeah, I heard you was trying to come back." I said, "How serious are you?"
I've been thinking about it, and I didn't like the way my career ended. And he said,
"We would love to have you back." And he was like,
"Just give me some time to settle things with work and, just let me think about it a little bit more." I just really did some soul searching and just asked God to lead me in the right direction. And whenever I actually came to that final conclusion, it was definitely a weight lifted off my shoulders.
It is a blessing to be able to pick up somebody from a State Farm Insurance and drop them off into your program, and he knows everything that's going on from the running backs to the receivers without having to coach them up.
He's so versatile, so impressive, and he takes his craft very, very seriously, and we ask a lot of him because he needs to know receiver, he needs to know running back, he needs to know protections. There's a lot of things that gets asked of him, but he never bats an eye, never complains about it, and I think he loves it.
First down, pitch near side.
You wish you could have a team full of ABs.
Aaron Bedgood breaking a couple of tackles down the near sideline. He will scoot and score.
If you got a team full of ABs, you're gonna be successful.
They've always, kept helping me and stayed by my side through everything that I've been through. And that means a lot to me, and that played a big role in me making the trip up here. Anytime I go on a hike, it's a way for me to just think about my life and, just think about God's plan for me.
Play action, Salter throwing, end zone, touchdown! Aaron Bedgood, line him up!
His plan will always work out, and that's just, you have to have faith in it.